Welcome. Let's pretend this is the fireside. Move closer because it's time to cozy up with a brand new season slipper collection from us here at Pavers. So if you've been looking at your slippers that you have right now, and maybe you have 2 or 3 pairs, but you're thinking, time for a change, I have got that change for you. Lots of new styles, lots of fabulous colours for you to enjoy, and lots of prezzy ideas for this time of the year as well. So sit back, relax, get a warm by the fire, and let's begin. Do you know, as soon as I picked these up and looked at the selection across the table as well, I just thought, oh my word, that's a really lovely selection of colours as well. Very grand. It's almost got that slightly kind of nouveau antique kind of feel to it. All of this is beautiful, soft, furry microfiber. You've got the softest, squidgiest linings going right the way around the top. So straight out of the box, you can slip into these and it's kind of welcome home. Talking of which, on the base, you've got a lovely kind of soft footbed, which is really nice. And you've got a rugged sole as well, because you've got an outdoor unit here as well. So you could go outside if you need to go out and put the bins out and things like that for these. These are beautifully decorated. Have a look across the colours as well, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different lovely colours there, which are all very nice indeed. Linda's got the purple. Now, you're not quite dressed for bed, Linda, are you?
Well, I'm quite cosy, aren't I?
Yes,
wearing them dressed.
You're ready for a duvet day, aren't you?
I am ready for a duvet day.
How do they feel?
So gorgeous. So I've got the purple on, which are beautiful. They almost look like they're tapestry, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah, but they're a velour tapestry. Beautifully soft inside as well, as soon as you put them on. I do like a full slipper because I feel quite safe in a full slipper.
Yeah.
Lovely. I think they are fabulous to wear. Just gorgeous underfoot as well. So like you said, you can go and put the bins out. You know, but we've all got hard floors or marble floors, haven't we? You know, so where your floors are a bit slippy. So I think these are going to be great. And
also, if you go away somewhere as well, you know, it might be wooden floors, it might be stone floors when you go away as well, which are very cold. And actually you've got something here which is, you know, super sturdy at the same time. So you're not buying a pair of slippers thinking, okay, well, they'll be all right for this winter and then they'll go in the bin. You know, this is something that you'd have year after year.
These will last forever, won't they? Because, you know, they're quite sturdy as well, aren't they? But these are going to keep your feet warm. There's nothing worse if your feet are cold.
Yeah, no, but it puts me in a bad mood.
It does.
Too hot or too cold, my feet, and that's it. I'm in a bad mood. Colour-wise, from the selection, what are you thinking, Linda?
Oh, I like these purple.
Yeah, they are nice, actually, aren't they? Very nice indeed. Nice and cosy. Oh, now, I think these might put you in mind of a couple of famous characters. In fact, I haven't told Linda the gossip yet, actually, and I must do in just a moment. But let's have a look around these slippers, first of all, because these are very stylish, actually. I can feel the dressing gown that goes with these immediately. Very nice indeed. You've got 2 choices of these as well. We've got a brown leopard and we've got a grey leopard. I don't know in reality if there is such a thing as a grey leopard or not. I don't know. Who knows? We'll ask someone, shall we? Here we've got the most beautiful, soft, furry microfiber right the way through. So as soon as you put these on, they are just as soft as butter, and a nice warm cuddle for your foot. Oh, that's so nice as well, actually, because they're accommodating enough. They're not pushing down on your toes. They're not restricting left and right either. So lots and lots of room in there. It always makes me smile, actually, when I look at where these are made for us. They're made in Spain. It's so funny, isn't it? I always think that's such a kind of, it's like a juxtaposition, Linda, isn't it?
Yeah,
making slippers in Spain.
Yeah.
You don't think of people in Spain
wearing stiff slippers, I suppose.
Slippers, do you?
Well, I suppose they have winters as well, like we do.
They do indeed. I was just about to say, because these are a leopard print.
They are.
I was noticing the other day, and I don't know whether it will still be current when you watch this, but Julie Goodyear's old house is on the market right now. And I had to look at the details. Somehow I found it online. And lots of her rooms are decorated, of course, in Bet Lynch's signature leopard
print.
Right the way around the house.
Wow. Well,
you'll want to look at the details.
I will. You'll have to show me later.
Yeah.
Well, you know that leopard print's really big for this year, Derek.
Yeah, well, it never dates,
does it? But it's really big this year. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you've got to have a pair of slippers in leopard print.
Yeah.
I mean, these would make an absolute fantastic gift for someone, wouldn't they?
Well, they almost don't look like slippers either, do they? I was just thinking, if you're wandering around the house you've got kind of the equivalent of lounge pants on, haven't you?
Yes.
Which a lot of people do wear in the winter.
They do, absolutely.
Rather than pyjamas, maybe.
Yeah.
And actually, They go really, really nicely, and they don't really look like a slipper, do they?
They don't. I think you could put an evening dress on and still look really, dressed up, couldn't you?
Yes. If you were having a little party at home and you'd had enough of the heels, you could slip into those and still look as glam, wouldn't you? Do you know, the artistry and the techniques that come into play when slippers are made these days are so far above and beyond what they ever were. And these, again, made for us in Spain, are just like a work of art, because it's almost like Tom Daly's had his crochet hook out and done this. It's fantastic. It's all very, very solid, actually. So there aren't gaps in between that, but it looks like a chunky knit, doesn't it? Of these kind of 3 or 4 different colours. It's so, so clever. Soft all of the way round. So if you want something that is a nice sort of comforting cuddle as a slipper, this is certainly a good choice. Price-wise, perfect for gifting as well. And you have a nice range of different colours there as well. You'll notice that actually the base of these, it's almost like a rubberised base as well. So it's one of those which, if you've got someone that's a little unsteady on their feet, they're not going to be slipping on, if you've got a mixture of different floors, because we've got, lino here and wood floors there and stone there and carpet here, you're not going to have any issues with those whatsoever. And you've got 3 wonderful colours to choose from, all of which are quite kind of muted, aren't they?
Yeah,
Linda?
I've got the navy blue one, which are gorgeous. They're a bit like a knitted jumper, aren't they?
They are,
they're like a hook for your foot. Hook for your feet. They are really, really lovely. I stay away from home a lot now in hotels. And I always take my slippers with me.
Yes.
Because I can't bear my feet being cold, or I just like that warmth. But these are gorgeous, and they do give you that warmth as well. But underfoot as well, you've got a great tread. But they're really flexible as well.
They are.
Which is really nice. And inside, just gorgeous. Really lovely.
Super lightweight as well. So grey natural and the navy that Linda's wearing there are the 3 choices that you've got. What I would say to you as well, if you're even looking at them with Linda wearing them and everything else, even if you're thinking, well, I like the design, but will they be right for me? Remember, you can always have these sent to home for you and try them in the comfort of your own home. So even if you're not coming into one of our stores and buying them, you're buying them from the website, you can get them home, try them on at home indoors and just see how they feel, for a couple of days. You've got a good, no quibble money back guarantee behind you as well. But you can see how those kind of sinking into the carpet.
They are. I was thinking just the same.
Very nice indeed. Now, I'm just going to go exactly where myself and my producer and our team just went when we're looking at this particular colour of this slipper here, which is the beige multi of this beautiful slipper. Reminds us straight away about diving into a bag of Revels. Where you have the orange centres and the coffee centres in there as well. This is lovely. This is such nothing to do with slippers, of course. We're talking about chocolates for some reason. But this is a slipper mule. So rather than being a full slipper, this is one that you just slip your foot into, in and out very, very easily. Now, there are plenty of other colours here as well, as you can see. So we've got that beige, but we've also got the lovely grey there as well. There's a lovely purple, which is very, very nice indeed. And there's a nice sort of teal and green combination as well, which is very, very nice. Now, these are quite flat to the floor, actually. So if you like something that's a little bit more to the ground, then this is great. But because your foot goes so far into them, they're not going to be slipping on and off very, very easily. You've got a little bit of cushion support underneath, and then you've got an outdoor unit there, which is very, very handy. So if you need to, get jobs done around the house, but, you just want something that is nice and cozy and warm, or if you need to nip out and do the bins, or whatever it might be. We're answering the door, it feels like at the moment, Linda, aren't we? Every 10 minutes.
Yeah, well, we've got all these delivery drivers.
There's always something else coming.
Always.
Yeah.
So mine are reminding me of Tutti Fruttis.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love those.
Or marshmallows, do you think?
Yes, little squidgy marshmallows.
These are just
they super warm?
They are really warm, and I can see these for all age groups. I think my daughters would love them. They're in the 20s. I'm in my 60s, and
You're never.
I am. Yes,
never,
unfortunately, my stepmom's in the 90s. So, I think it's for all age groups, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so as well. And I think actually these days slippers are a much easier received gift as well.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think
if you don't know what to buy someone.
Yes. I think actually, you would have bought slippers for someone as a gift if they were very more mature. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas now, I think all of us appreciate that actually, that's a real treat, isn't it?
Right.
Which colour would you go for?
The pink, and the ones I'm wearing.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Gorgeous.
Very, very nice indeed. So pink multi, dark grey multi, green multi, and the beige multi there at a fabulous price. And listen, if you're torn on colours, have a couple. Oh, these are so lovely. Again, I feel like I'm repeating myself every time I pop up and appear with a slipper, so forgive me if I am, but I feel like this is like one big wonderful cuddle of a slipper. And I love the fact that this has got a little bit more personality to it as well. Rather than just being one block colour, with these you've got great fun because you've got kind of half and half going on a lot of the options here. So this is the blue and teal option. Everything about this is just so soft. It's almost like someone has taken the fluffiest kind of towel that you've ever seen and crafted some loveliness out of it. This is lovely. This isn't toweling, this is microfiber all of the way through. The benefits of that is that it keeps your feet nice and warm as well, allows the air to circulate, so you're not getting overheated either. But look, they've combined it with the most incredible, let me see if I can show you here on the camera, look, when I take I don't know if you can quite see actually, when I take my fingers away, just how long that's taking to recover. But actually you're really sinking down into that as well. I'll do it over the label and see if, there you go, you can see just how far that goes down. I mean, it's wonderful. And then it's supported by this really kind of sturdy base, which is anti-slip as well, which I love. So you're not going to be slipping on your floors or anything like that. And again, I think if you are looking for something, maybe for someone that is, convalescing, that doesn't get around as well or whatever, but you want something that doesn't kind of age them or kind of, accentuate inactivity. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something that you look at and you think, oh, well, that's nice actually.
My stepmom sits around a lot in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
And I bought a pair of these about a couple of years ago, and I know she's ready for a new pair, so I will get another pair for her. But she loves a full slipper.
Yes.
Like, a lot of maybe elderly ladies, if they're in a home or whatever.
Yes, yeah.
They're sitting around.
Yes.
So these feel wonderful. I mean, there's faux fur inside. Oh my word, your foot just sinks straight into it. It's like baby's first toy.
Yes.
It feels so soft.
You're so right, yes.
So soft.
The other thing about these, Linda, as well, if you do need help getting them on or off as well, it's not something that's stiff that you feel like you need to kind of like really a lot of effort to get in and out. It's simply slipping in and that's it. But when they're on, they're nice and securely on, aren't they?
Absolutely. That's why my stepmom loves them, because they're easy to put on.
Let's have a look at the colours that we've got then. So we've got the full purple on here, which is very, very nice. And then we've got the navy raspberry. There's the full grey, and then you've got the blue teal as well, which is very, very nice. Listen, there are so many slippers around the Pavers website as well. But if you like these, they're a great price tag too. I love them. And of course, they've been impregnated to be antibacterial as well, which is lovely. So if you are spending a long time in them, again, you've got that extra kind of feature, if you like, to help you along. It's funny, isn't it, that actually when I started working for Pavers, which was probably about 10 years ago, Linda, I didn't really think about slippers and how important they were, because I'm never really a slippers wearer. But actually, now I'm, I have a few more miles on the clock.
Certain age.
Yes, absolutely. I've gone past another 0. Actually, I really do appreciate it.
Oh, I do. I love slippers.
Especially when it comes to the winter, because I don't like having hot feet and I don't like having cold feet either. Cold feet is really frustrating, isn't it? And also, actually, the more you care for older members of the family, the more you realise how it really does make a difference. What you have on your feet, what you wear as slippers is really, really important.
It is.
And actually, something like this is brilliant for many, many reasons, not just because of the way they're kind of made in this wonderful microfiber. They're antibacterial as well, so they're actually impregnated with a solution that renders them antibacterial, but they're so soft and squidgy, but very easy to get on and off as well, because maybe you've got a member of the family that can't even manage to get their own slippers on or off.
Yeah.
So actually, rather than having to negotiate them and pull their legs in all kind of different directions and whatever, this is very easy. So the whole thing is just like one big sweet
because it
cuddle.
opens up.
It's a little thing, but it makes such a difference, doesn't it? It really does. And again, I mean, lots of us have foot issues, whether it be, one bigger than the other, lumps and bumps, bunions, corns, whatever it might be. But there's so much room to accommodate for all of that in here. And we all walk in a slightly different way as well, don't we?
Yeah, we do. We all hold our feet in different ways. We've all got different shaped feet.
And you only think about it when you start being aware of your own feet.
Yeah.
Funny,
so I love about these is their adjustability.
Yes.
Because if you've got one foot bigger than the other, you can see how it opens up there. But you can adjust them to how you want to. And maybe in the afternoon your feet swell up. So you can again adjust them to how you want to.
Yes, but hands and feet do swell in the afternoon, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Apparently?
They do, yes. 2 o'clock apparently.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's swell o'clock, as we call it. Let's have a look at the colours that we've got here. Actually, you can see straight away that they are super nice. And I love the fact, actually, if you have someone whose maybe memory isn't as great as it used to be, these are a lot easier for you to recognise as yours as well. The two-tone of the colour actually, I think, assists with that a little bit as well. They are beautiful and very soft and squidgy indeed. Do not hesitate in going for these, and you will love them. They are a bestseller here at Pavers, so I would say add to basket and think no more of it.
Absolutely.